Welcome back, everybody. It is the Big Skillet Show, episode 4. And I went through many variations of this episode. I've recorded 5 other versions, but none of them are like, this is not what I want. This is not what I'm going for. This is just not cutting it. So, I just decided, let's do something completely out of the ballpark. Today, we are going to be talking about the differences between femboys, sissies, crossdressers, and then traps. Why am I discussing about this topic? Because I felt like it. That is the whole point of the Big Skillet Show, is where I talk about whatever I want, whenever the fuck I want. But yeah, I don't know, I just felt like an interesting topic to go over, and holy shit. I sort of look like a Discord mod right now. I'll be back. I gotta take care of that. So, I am back, and as you can see, I did a little bit of shaving. I got some irritated skin, but I just put on an aftershave, so hopefully that's taken care of. I sort of look like a chubby Simides cop. Or maybe I just look like a retard. That's entirely up to you, okay? I don't want your opinion, okay? This is my show. You got that, asshole? But anyways, we're going to be talking about, we're going to be starting off the first chapter of the video, which will be Femboys. Femboys. It's definitely not like I have it pulled it up on the side so I can give you an accurate description. Originally, femboy started out as a derogatory term back in the 1990s. Believe it or not, it was used to describe as cisgender boys or males who had feminine qualities or present themselves in a feminine way. That term's it's sort of like, it's not really derogatory, I'd say, anymore, because believe it or not, I've met a few online, that is non-person, femboys that are pretty proud to be a femboy and they call themselves femboys. I don't think it's a derogatory term. I mean, anything can be used as a derogatory term nowadays because opinions, perspectives, yada yada. We're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about femboys. They are very much, they know that they are a boy, but they are just feminine. They like to wear girly clothes, makeup, whatever, do girly activities, because why not? Do what you want to do. And see, the next one, all these femboys, crossdressers, traps, and sissies, they all have very similar traits that goes back to the feminine lifestyle, if you will. Crossdressers, those are, I mean, they just dress the opposite sex. I mean, females can do the exact same thing. Crossdressers, they're forward with it. They know they aren't the opposite gender that they are dressing up as, but they are still a crossdresser because it's not, their gender's ideal clothing, so therefore it is cross-dressing, which is sort of like a femboy, but that's the only trait about them that could be feminine if you were a guy and cross-dressing as a woman, or cross-dressing in feminine clothing. Very close, but femboy, I mean, also to state, femboys, they are young. You can't be, and I mean, there are femboys that are, under 18 and over 18, but like, once you start to get to an age to where, like, I'd say late 20s or 30s or so, you can't really call yourself a boy anymore, like, you're pushing it. You're a femme man. That's what you are, not a femboy. All right. I'm sorry. I have to say it. It's just... It's not how it is, okay? I know you want to be a boy again. We all want to be a little child again, okay? I know. Okay. So we already got Crossdresser, Femboy down. Femboy is just more straightforward and feminine, while the other just cross-dresses. They both cross-dress, but the Femboy takes it to another stage with the feminine lifestyle. Next up on the list would be the sissy. A sissy can also be related to the whole cuckold thing, lifestyle that some people have. I'm not into it really, but you do you. Usually they are known as a beta, and they are weak, soft, and timid person, and they are viewed as being overly interested in things traditionally associated with women. So, sort of like a crossdresser, but not a femboy. But I'm pretty sure sissy, it's more for the you know, the sissy term is more for a sexual thing. That's what I'd say. Because, you know, you don't see anyone going on the internet saying, "Hey, I'm a sissy." You know, like I think that might be like an e-girl situation. But then again, there are femboys online as well, as well with crossdressers. How there's several famous streamers that are crossdressers. I know of one because I've seen him in certain like Twitch compilations. I think his name is Finn. He does a lot of Omega trolling with that, which, even though he's cross-dressing, he's borderlining trapping someone, to which will bring us on to our next on the list. What is a trap as a person? In anime culture, a male crossdresser who cross-dressing so convincing that he's often mistaken for a real girl. I mean, from the internet, describing a man who is intended to look like an attractive woman or a pre-out male to female transsexual. Sure, I mean, that could work as a definition. In my experience with traps, they like to trap guys in. It's sort of like a debate. They want to debate straight guys into falling in love with them and saying, "Hey, you're gay now. You're gay for me. I know you are. You're not getting away." Just from the four of these, they are all very similar, but they are all not quite the exact same thing. In my experience, the trap is the worst one. The only reason I say that is because they will literally try to trap people, or trap straight guys. Maybe there are traps for females too. I bet there are. There's something for everything. That's how I view it. But see, there's a difference between femboys, crossdressers, sissies, and traps. Big differences. Femboys, they are straightforward with you. They will not try to trap you in. If they try to trap you in, they are not a femboy. They are not a femboy. They are a trap. They are toxic. They're mean. They're bad. I almost been trapped a couple times online. Good thing I don't do online relationships anymore. Not only that, but they're a little cringy, in my experience. Still weird a little bit. It's a little cringe. But yeah, that is a femboy. It is sort of like they all share feminine traits, but they all have their own special place. I mean, a crossdresser, that's pretty damn close to drag queen, but usually drag queens are gay, and they're more flamboyant from what I've seen. I mean, there might not be flamboyant, but I'm talking about from my experience of, you know, femboys, sissies, traps, and crossdressers. I've never actually met any of them in real life. I've met several over the internet by just stumbling upon them. But I've met all sorts of, lovely people on the interwebs. If you want to be crossdresser, sissy, femboy, go ahead. If you want to be trap and trap guys in, you're evil. I hope you know that you're a menace to society. But that's it, I think that should be it for the Big Skillet Show episode 4. I just really wanted to talk about this because it feels like there's a lot of confusion amongst the I'm not sure what to call the FCST community. Yes. There's been a lot of confusion amongst them, and hopefully I can clear that out. But yeah, brass tacks, femboy. If you were like 30 or older, you are not a boy anymore. I'm sorry, your time is past. You're a femme man. Crossdresser, there's no time age for crossdresser. But if you start, I don't know. If you start being flamboyant, I guess you could be considered as a drag queen. Sissy, you're most likely going to be a cuckold or a beta in a relationship. To each their own. And a trap, the evilest one of them all.
The evilest one. Wanted to watch this world.
But yeah, that is it. Brass tacks. I'm not sure what I'm going to be talking about next episode. I was recently talking to someone on an app. They found my YouTube channel. They said I look like some middle-aged man. And if you are watching, fuck you. I'm not middle-aged. I am 19. I am almost 20. Almost 20. Okay. Do I look 30? Do I? I don't think I do. Do I look 30? I mean, like, I got some wrinkles, but, like, if I force my, let's see, just like that. You see wrinkles? I don't. Huh? Some bullshit. That's what I say. You're bugging. So if you're watching this, comment down. Let me know. I'd love to have a lovely debate with you. But if you're not that person, and if you want to see more of the Big Skillet Show where I just talk or rant or vent or whatever I want on the show, like and subscribe. Comment down below what's your favorite bit of this episode, or what you want to see in the next episode. I may do it, I may not, because guess what? It's my fucking show. I'm just kidding.